What's going on, guys? My name is ShadowGhoul131 and we're here today with our very first NPL Season 2 Team Builder with a special guest. This season we have a co-captain, none other than my beautiful girlfriend Sarah. Say hi.
Hi guys.
She's going to be co-captains with us this season, and then possibly in Season 3 have her own team. We'll see how it goes after this season. But so first up this week we have Zach, who is also co-captains with his girlfriend, and they renamed their team from the Sinnoh Savages to the Toledo Typhlosion. So we will be taking them on, and we've got a pretty good team. I'll go ahead and run through that with you guys real quick. So we've got Mew. After the destruction that Mew put in last season, I made sure that he was our top draft pick, and we were lucky enough to get the second overall pick, and we took Mew. We also have Garchomp, Lucario, Charizard, Mega Camerupt, Melodic, Victini, Sceptile, Florges, Galvantula, and Dusknoir. A pretty good team. And Zach has a pretty good team too, but it's not as threatening as I think his team was last season. Obviously we banned Ubers, so there's no Mega Blazikins or anything like that. We did draft according to the GBA's tier format or whatever, so we followed their things, and I will link their draft document in the description so you guys can check that out. Some threats that he has that I'm particularly worried about: Sylveon, Abomasnow. I had Abomasnow last season. We know how much of a threat he can be. Excadrill's kind of scary. Thundurus T's kind of scary. He has Mega Beedrill, which I don't think is super scary, but we'll just have to wait and see what he ends up bringing after all. So first up here on our team is Clark, our Lucario. Sarah was kind enough to help me come up with all these nicknames, which is a lot easier having two people do it. Anyways, Clark is holding the Life Orb. He's got the ability Justified, which raises his attack one stage after he takes a Dark type move damage. I said that backwards or retardedly, but that's okay. He knows Swords Dance, Close Combat, Extreme Speed, and Bullet Punch. I wasn't sure about these last two. I'm hoping that the priority there, making them always go first, comes off useful for us, but we'll just have to wait and see. And then we have his 252 HP EVs, 252 special defense, and I don't know why he's... Wait a second.
Huh.
I don't think those EVs are right, because he's a special attacker. I think I just put those in the wrong column, maybe, and then messed up the...
We still have 4.
Yeah, we still have 4. Let's put 4 into speed. No, Spadaf. Let's do Spadaf. And then he wants to be a plus special attack, minus attack, which is modest. Okay, there. That looks better. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. You guys know that I'm a master of changing this stuff on the fly. I'm sure for whatever reason it never saves properly, and we'll have to fix it before the battle. But anyways, next up is Frank, our Charizard, holding the choice specs with Blaze, and he knows Fire Blast, Air Slash, Hidden Power Grass, and Flamethrower. Charizard is going to put in a lot of work against Zach's team because he has a ton of fire weaknesses, and where he doesn't have a fire weakness, he has a flying weakness. So Charizard is going to be super useful. We put Hidden Power Grass on there, just like we had on Infernape last season, where if he switches into a water type move or something of that sort that is trying to take us out, we have Hidden Power Grass to hopefully counter. He's super fast, base 100 speed, base 100 special, or 109 special attack. So with those fully invested and then 4 into defense, we're pretty sure Charizard is going to do a lot of damage for us. Next up is Ginger, our Melodic. She's more defensive, holding the leftovers and Marvel Scale, which is pretty cool. If she gets statused, her defense raises 1.5 times. And then she knows Scald, Recover, Ice Beam, and Haze. Haze is going to be cool because it eliminates all stat changes. So if Zach brings in someone who wants to set up or anything of that sort, Haze is just going to wipe all of that out. And then 248 HP EVs, 252 defense, and 8 special defense. So she's going to be really useful for us to switch into hits and things like that. And then we can still get damage off with Scald and Ice Beam. We can recover if we need to. And then Haze, of course, to clear those stat changes is going to be super useful. Next up is Chaos, our Mew, making his return this season. Hopefully he is as good for us as he was last season. I'm sure he will be. Based on 100 across the board, you can't really ask for better stats than that. We've got more of a utility kind of defensive set this week, holding the leftovers with Synchronize. Of course, he knows Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Knock Off, and Volt Switch. So just purely utility. We might lead with him to get our rocks up first, or maybe get a quick knock off or something like that. Maybe even a Thunder Wave off right away, just to put some pressure on Zach's team. We'll just have to see what he ends up leading. We do have 252 into HP, 252 plus into special defense, and 4 attack EVs. And then next up is Humphrey, our Mega Camerupt. Holding the Camerupt die, obviously he does have to Mega Evolve the first turn we play him. He's got a solid rock ability, which is really cool. It reduces the damage of his super effective attacks 3/4 amount, which makes him even stronger. He's already got ridiculous stats: base 100 defense, base 105 special defense, base 145 special attack is just crazy. So this is a tank set per Smogon, and he has no defensive investment, which is just crazy to me. So he knows Fire Blast, Earth Power, Toxic, and Hidden Power Ice. Because we brought Mew and Stealth Rocks on Mew, it freed us up a move on Camerupt to bring both Toxic and Hidden Power Ice. So I'm hoping he's able to put in a lot of work for us, both with Fire Blast and Earth Power, and then of course maybe get some Toxic damage or things of that sort. And then finally we have Petunia, our Florges. She is a support Pokemon as well, with Leftovers and Flower Veil, and then she knows Wish, Protect, Moonblast, and Aromatherapy. So I've never really actually used Wish properly, I don't know if I fully understand how it works, so hopefully we might be able to do a practice match or two and see how that actually works. But I know you can like switch people in to take the Wish if they need healing or things of that sort. And then she's got Protect if she needs to take her own Wish, Moonblast for some damage, and Aromatherapy to remove all stat changes or status changes from our party, which is going to be useful, hopefully. So that pretty much does it. We're excited to take on Zach. Hopefully we can start the season off with a win. If you guys remember, he was our biggest rival last season. He is still our division rival, that's why we're playing him first, but hopefully we can get a win here. I think we got a pretty good chance. There's nothing on his team that's super scary that I don't think we have a good handle on. Are you excited? Do you think we can beat him?
I'm hoping we can beat him.
I think we can beat him. I think if we play smart and take our time, I think we got a pretty good shot here.
I think so too.
Alrighty, you guys, as always, if you're super excited that the NPL is back, please hit that like button for me. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this team builder, the team composition, if there's anything you would have done differently. We do have 2 fire types with Frank and Humphrey, but I think they're different enough and strong enough that it's going to be useful to have both. And then with the not as offensive or defensive set on Mew, let me know what you guys think about all that stuff. Of course, subscribe so you don't miss the battle that will be going up tomorrow. And then as always, yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.